Hello and welcome to the cottage. I'm Joey the Veiled Cottage Witch, and this is another episode of One Card in 4 Decks. I'm so excited to talk about this card today. It is one of my favorite cards to use for spell work. I use this card, the Empress, almost all the time when I am doing any kind of abundance or prosperity spells. This is just such a magical card, and it's just so wonderful when it comes up in a spread. So, yep, we're going to talk about the Empress today. So, the crystal for the Empress is the rose quartz, and I chose my heart-shaped rose quartz to match the heart-shaped shield that is hidden behind her cushion here. I couldn't help it. I love this stone. In fact, I use this stone when I run the heart meridian, when I do energy work. So it's got all kinds of good juju in it. So the rose quartz is all about unconditional love, self-care, compassion, and like I said, it heals the heart chakra. So this is perfect to match the energy of the Empress. So let's talk about the symbolism of the Empress. I have lots of notes because I don't want to miss a single symbol in this card. It is so important. There's just such rich symbolism in this particular card. I love everything about this card. It just makes me so happy. So the Empress is the mother archetype. She is the mom of the tarot, just like the Emperor is kind of the dad of the tarot. She symbolizes fertility and abundance and nurturing. She's linked to the natural world, as you can see, and she lives in harmony with her environment, as you can tell. She encourages us to nurture and care for ourselves and for others. And she emphasizes the importance of compassion, kindness, and empathy. So let's take a look at some symbols. One of the things that you're going to see almost every Empress card you come across is pregnancy. Now, some are like super pregnant and some just have a little baby bump. But most Empress cards, with a few exceptions, are going to be a little bit pregnant. And this is really important because it symbolizes the potential of creation. So it's such a feminine symbol. You know, only women can give birth, you know. So this is perfect for that divine feminine archetype that we're talking about today. So other than that, we have the wheat and grain that you see a lot here. And that is the fertility and the ability to provide sustenance. You know, she's the provider, the nurturer. You know, she's Mother Nature. She's going to make sure that everybody is provided for. And I love that about her, which is why it's one of the cards I use for abundance spells. So other than that, we have the crown of stars. And there are 12, which stands for the 12 zodiac signs, representing the connection to the cycles of the cosmos. So she's not only connected to the earth, but also to the cosmos. So creating sort of that bridge between the heavens and the earth. Isn't that beautiful? She also carries a scepter, which represents the authority over life and nature. She makes things grow. She grows life in her belly and life all around her. Isn't that wonderful? Also, she has the river that runs alongside her here, representing the flow of life and emotions. And of course, if you watched my last one card in 4 decks, we talked about the High Priestess and how at her feet began the flow of the river of life and the subconscious that runs through all of the cards. This is the continuation of that. So we've got the subconscious mind along with the flow of life. And then we have the heart shield, the heart representing love and compassion and the importance of nurturing relationships. But we also have the Venus glyph for the planet Venus, representing the planet of love and luxury, of relationships. So all of this is all about that loving, earth, grounded Mother Nature energy. Isn't that beautiful? When this comes up in a reading, it is all gravy, baby. You know, things are growing. They're becoming what they're meant to be. It's such a creative, nurturing card. Whatever is gestating is growing into something when this card comes up. So I've talked enough. Also the pomegranates represent Persephone and the legend of Demeter, and how Demeter is the goddess of agriculture, her daughter being Persephone, who ate the pomegranate from Hades and is in the underworld for half of the year, and then half of the year comes back to Demeter. So we have that legend going on too. All right. That is the Empress. So let's check out the Astromatrix version of the Empress. And Hotsy Totsy, check her out. Okay. I don't think I've ever said Hotsy Totsy in my life, but like, check her out. Even though she is very pregnant, she is still like such a sensual, sexual being. She's a very like voluptuous, and you just get this kind of allure that she is putting out. She's like got that vibe, We still have the heart, we've got the wheat, we've got the pomegranates, we've got all the fertility and all the river of life and everything. But we've got the added va-va-va-voom that's going on with her, I can't be the only one that sees that, right? I mean, she's showing some skin here, and she looks alluring. So we get the sensual side of Mother Nature, the enticing side in this card. And I love that because that's something you don't really see here. You understand she's pregnant and she got pregnant, but you don't see the sexual side. I very much see that sexual side in here. So I love that added layer of that Mother Nature archetype. There's a reason she got pregnant, I mean, I love this, and I love the butterfly here representing that transformation and change, that evolution, that creation, that gestation, right? I love this card. So very similar, only we've got that added sensuality. So let's look at the Tarot of the Dragons. So a little bit different. We don't have, it's hard to tell if dragon is pregnant. But what we've got here is a dragon, a mama dragon that is taking care of all the animals. You know, this is the mother of the beasts. You know, she's got this cute little hedgehog, a bunny, you know, little doe and deer and a doe and birds. And it seems like, and her little baby here and another little baby. And it seems like she's looking over family. And I love that because you just feel that she's taking everyone under her wings. So she's Mother Nature Dragon, taking everyone and taking care, nurturing, and, you know, really providing for everyone. We don't see any fields of wheat. You know, we don't see all that abundance or anything, but we see the care and compassion coming through. And I love that about this card. I thought that that was beautiful, so I had to come and bring that out. Plus, this hedgehog is so cute. Look at him. All right. I have saved the best for last, at least in my opinion. This is a new deck for me. And when I found out what the Empress was in this deck, I was so happy. So we have the Druidic Tarot. And this is Bridget. If you've watched my channel at all, this is my patron deity. So in a little backstory, in all of my decks, I was searching and searching and searching for the perfect Empress. You know, because I found these guys and I was like, I haven't found the perfect Empress. And, you know, I found some that were okay, but none that just quite hit the mark until I looked this one up and read the description. I am so happy. So I'm going to follow my notes here, so bear with me. This is Bridget holding up the earth that she has forged. So she is, if you know nothing about Bridget, she is a triple goddess, not the triple goddess. She is a triple goddess of healing, inspiration, and the forge. So this is the earth that she has forged. In this tarot, the Druidic Tarot, she forged the earth, and the swan below her is actually her totem animal, representing purity. And from this myth is the reason why women wear white at their wedding. How cool is that? I think that's awesome. I had no idea. So she is the shining and luminous one. And that means that she survived the Crusades as a goddess and became a saint. So she's like an exalted goddess. They tried to exterminate her and she ended up becoming a saint. So I love that. So she's the oldest creature in the world, perpetually young and alive, representing a connection to the great mystery of the mother goddess. So according to this legend, now I've never read that about her before, but I'm so excited to read that. I love this interpretation. It is so different than any of these, but I still feel that mother goddess vibe. She's got the world in her hands. She's got that nurturing, loving, healing energy about her. And you just feel taken care of. She's holding you. She's nurturing you. She's taking care of you. That is a whole Empress vibe that I absolutely love. And that is why I chose this card. I just love it. Biased as I am, this is still a beautiful card. And I will do a review of this tarot deck this week because it is absolutely gorgeous. You guys will love it. It's beautiful. So that is the Empress in the Rider-Waite Smith deck, the Astromatrix Tarot, the Tarot of the Dragons, and the Druidic Tarot. So tell me how you guys interpret the Empress in your decks. Please leave that down in the comments. And if you enjoyed this video, please give it a like, share it with friends, subscribe for more of my content, hit that notification bell so you don't miss a single video. Please visit my website, book a reading, request a class or service, sign up for upcoming workshops. We have awesome ones coming up. And of course, you can shop my online store of herbal remedies and ritual supplies. Just remember, enter that code word, all caps veil, to get your free shipping. That's only for my YouTube followers. So don't miss out on that huge discount. And if you'd like to financially support this channel, you can do so by buying me a coffee. The details are down below, but you can also just scan this QR code right here. No pressure whatsoever. Other than that, live your best life and live for yourself. I'll see you guys on the next one. Bye.